that. We gotta change up that tarp soft photo in the intro.
If anybody wants to know how important Dakota Josh was to the Vancouver Canucks, that was the game. Okay, so condiments. This is everything.
Everything. So we run the gamut completely, right?
I'm talking about sriracha on the bottle.
Sriracha? Sriracha?
Sriracha. It's that silent R that screws me up.
Is it a silent R?
I don't know, like who's tall?
Who's tall?
Chris Pronger, wasn't he tall?
Chris Pronger was tall, yeah.
Welcome to the PP1 podcast.
Are you kidding me? That's what?
Seven.
That's right. That's what I was going for. What do you think? He froze. Great. I broke the show. Oh, here you are. I think your internet's slow. And you're also on mute. This is the best start of a show that we've had. You're on mute for some reason. Well, Ted's figuring himself out. I'll do the intro. Welcome to the PP1 podcast on the Area 51 Sports Network. As you all know.
So you think I'm on mute right now?
Well, you're not anymore.
Why? Well, I didn't do anything since you said that.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
I mean, I did see there's a little mute thing there. So that's a you problem. But that's fine.
So am I muted or not?
I'm talking to you, so you're not muted.
Okay.
We're having
well, I mean, you're saying there's a mute thing, so
there was a mute thing, and you were muted. Now you're not muted because we're talking to each other.
Okay.
Hey man, welcome to the show. So we got a new sound intro after we're in now season 7. Thank you, Monica Geller for.
Did we get one? I don't know. I haven't heard it yet. Is that the Jesse?
Did you not hear the end of it? Let's do it again for Ted. He missed.
No, I didn't.
Seven.
There you
nice.
go. So there's not really good. There's not a lot of good 7. If you guys can find one, I'll put it in there. That's just the only one I can
watch. 7. Brad Pitt.
Yeah, that's
dark. Good.
Yeah, I was gonna say some pretty dark stuff. So also, let's get to the banners quickly. Intro song, Two Wolves by Jesse Roper. Cannot wait. 1 month away. 1 month away. You can follow our show on Facebook and Twitter, YouTube. You can chat along there. Hey, if you want to come chat here, come on. We're going to be talking about the Calgary Flames losing a very bad game to the Vancouver Canucks, 8-1. Yes, it's preseason, but they looked awful, and we're going to talk about it because that's what we do as a Canucks podcast. They look
tired.
Yeah, that's okay. Tired. I'd rather them be tired than the Canucks team looking tired. That's great.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know. Big fan. You win 8-1 in someone else's barn. I get home, just got home from skating. I'm like, great, I'm going to catch the last 5 minutes. At least I'm going to catch some of this game. Christine's like, where is everybody? I'm like, well, they're losing 7-1 right now, and it's in Calgary. I'm like, and it's preseason. I don't know if many people want to stick around for that. Then they scored again. And it was a short-handed goal, too. I'm like, they still had a power play. I'm like, who's getting up for a power play when there's 20 seconds left? Like, I would just skate off the ice.
Well, I mean, still guys trying to make the team. Carried like a mostly veteran roster, I think, tonight. But there's still guys trying to like bubble guys, right?
I meant like for Calgary.
Their best. There's roster battles, anything you can do, I feel like. So I get that, but yeah, I also know I see what you're saying.
Huberdeau, did you see that? He took like his head into Lankinen's mask or something. Like it looked like he got knocked out for a second.
I didn't see that.
It was weird. So they showed the replay like 4 times, and you can't really figure out where he gets hurt, but he skated off. Roenick got a penalty for some weird reason. I'm not really sure why. They kind of explained it to him in the box, and he's like, all right, I guess so. So like he's like, whatever, doesn't matter. We're going to talk about a few of the big signings in the NHL, none of which are with the Canucks, unfortunately. The big one we'll talk about, obviously the hockey game, Hoglander, and how he's out till Christmas with lower body surgery. We'll get into that later because we don't know where they operated on him. we could assume. We're gonna.
It's so weird. This catches me every season. So NHL preseason usually aligns with like the first couple of weeks of NFL regular season.
Yes.
So we're managing our football teams. You and I, lots of fantasy football, lots of leagues.
I'm playing reality football. I don't know about you.
Millions of people play fantasy football, right? In the NFL, it gets panned sometimes for not going into enough detail about player injuries or not, right? But we always know what's going on. So it's like so-and-so X injury out for this many weeks, going on IR for 4 weeks, 3 to 6 week timetable, not going on IR. Here's your replacement player. You get all the data, all the information to make an educated decision on your fantasy lineup, just knowing what's going on with the player in terms of injury. And then we get to the NHL and it's preseason and Nils Hoglander has a lower body injury, and that's all we get.
And they actually black out the hockey game. You don't even get the game in your area sometimes.
Also stupid. So yeah,
you don't even want to know.
Having to stream
That's stupid
on Canuck TV, Canucks.com to your television the last couple of weeks, super lame. I feel like we're 20 some odd years away from blacking out hockey games. Shouldn't be doing that anymore, but here we are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm a sucker for still paying for cable on that. I can't stream sports. I need to know the fraction of the second it happens. I don't want the delay. That's just me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm with you. There's no reason why we shouldn't have every game covered.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Yeah. So it's it's kind of lame. And then obviously we teased it last week, but Ted's going to be the front runner on this one. We are doing Canucks GPT. And I mean, you guys kind of knew about it last week. We should just tell them right away, I think. Just get people amped up because they're going to be like, when are we doing Canucks GPT? We're doing Canucks sevens, rugby sevens. So I feel
very relevant.
I feel I'm going to win this one because I'm due.
I think you pick first.
Yeah, so it's only fair that I win at some point, like a mercy win, a pity win, if you will. So, what can you do?
Should be fun. Rugby sevens held every year in Vancouver. Super exciting event. Good stuff.
I've never been. Have you been?
I've never been. It's a big thing for my family. Everybody attends it every year. Lots of Fijians down there go every year to go watch them play.
I was going to say the Canadian part of your family, or
pardon me.
The Canadian part of your family?
The part that lives in Canada?
It was a joke. It was a joke.
You're doing great.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying.
You're doing great.
I'm not bombing. Nobody's like, we're not watching this. Actually, 8 people. So that's good. And a thumbs up. So whoever gave, maybe that was Calvin. Calvin, if you're there, really sorry about your Flames preseason loss. We're going to have Calvin on for the first game of the season. That's going to be a fun time. I also know that there's a post game going on with like Canucks Army, so we're going to do our best to hold our own. So whoever wants to come, by all means, we appreciate it. We're still going to do this regardless, and you can even listen to it tomorrow. If you're not into the live thing, if you're not into the live video, listen to the podcast. It's in our name. You can just listen to it whenever you want. Or if you're one of our wives, nothing. You can just not watch or listen ever, and that's okay. You're not our target audience. Let's call spade.
It's true.
Let's call a spade, right? So, so let's get into the hockey game first, because then we can get into the other stuff. So I missed most of this, but I did see some clips, and I did see about the last 5 minutes, and I was pretty impressed even with that. Pettersson looked like he had an absolute clapper tonight, which was great. Quinn Hughes sounded like he was Quinn Hughes.
Silky.
Yeah. I mean, what's not to like? If we should still be getting excited about Quinn Hughes this far into his tenure with Vancouver, just the same way we got excited about the Sedins and Luongo and all those guys. He's here. He's ours. Let's enjoy it. Preseason or not, let's just enjoy it. Max Sasson had a shorty and a regular one. The shorty was pretty nice to end the game. And Lankinen looked great. I saw something about Sherwood there. Like, fill me in. Did you watch the whole game?
Yeah, I mean it's a little disjointed, but tuned in for the whole game. Like, so I think guys that are out there trying to make statements. You brought Sassen's name up. Uh, Looked good, right? Made an impact. Was on the score sheet. I definitely was noticing him out there. You could notice his speed. He skates really well. I think that he's not on the bubble though. I don't believe there's an actual spot available for him as a 4C. But I think he's right in that conversation for first call up. But yeah, you had Baines out there. You had, Linus Karlsson. All these guys looked really solid, right? Like they were right in there. They were right in the mix. You had Garley with 3 flames on him, and Carlson's right in there, right? He looks like he belongs. I think that he hasn't really wowed me, but he's looked good. He looks like he's an NHLer, right? You can have a guy like Karlsson in your lineup in his team, and he doesn't play right away. I don't think it's as detrimental as keeping a younger player up that could be having games down on the farm, right? I mean, I think Karlsson's done his development. I think he's the player that he is now because he's developed into that. So that'll be interesting how they handle that. Ratu looked good. I mean, I didn't notice him a ton, but he walks away with a bunch of won faceoffs. And not a lot of shots against while he's on the ice and a goal, right? So I really think he has to be the guy that gets that 4 spot. So the players that are on the bubble, I think, I took this opportunity to seize them. And Derek Forbort scored tonight, so that was pretty funny.
I mean, you got one more preseason game too, right? So it looked like they're almost what they're going to be. I mean, I'm assuming it's the dress rehearsal for Vancouver on Friday, right? That's going to probably be everybody that's going to be on that team, aside from maybe a few of the bubble guys.
Couple guys.
They'll be the ones. I'm just saying that may mean that a few guys don't play because they want to find out that last step.
Exactly. I don't need Kiefer Sherwood to play.
No,
right?
He's
played a lot of preseason games, and I think he's found his hands, right? I don't need Kiefer Sherwood to play. I don't need Elias Pettersson to play. I don't need Brock to play if they don't want to play those guys. I understand if they do, obviously. Teddy Bluger doesn't have to play, right? To me, I think that's okay. So I think those guys that are really working to fill in lines 3 and 4, I think you're going to see a bit of a mismatch there, and then I'm going to see probably mostly the starters show up on the top 2 lines. I think. Who knows though?
Did Cootes play tonight? I didn't see from anything I was looking, but again, I would assume he would be one of those guys
I don't think so.
You would have heard his name. I'm sure you would have heard his name.
I had the game on mute, so that was a little bit difficult.
Just like our show. He had our show on mute also. So it's a trend this week for Ted. I would say he's probably going to get the last look, and everyone's asking if he's going to make the team. I think we've gone through this how many times. Even if he makes the team, he's got nine games. Do you believe enough that if he makes the team, which is great, and I'm all for a story, and that'd be awesome, is he going to be good enough, though, through 9 games where you think, okay, this guy is on our team for good now, and because of waivers and everything, right? That he'd have to be on the big club. Is that something you need to see? Do you think that's something that they're pushing for, or they think that it's an opportunity for them?
So first off, no Coots in this game.
Okay.
And generally speaking, I think if you've earned the right to make this team, then you should be on the team, right? I think it's so much more complicated than that, because is having Coots on for a 9-game tryout worth the possibility of losing, some of your not waiver exempt guys to like losing some important guys to waivers, right? Like
exactly. That's where I'm getting at.
If this team's got to win, right? Like if this was a developmental team and they're trying to make a go of it, and the rookie is their best player, all bets are off, right? I mean, but this isn't this isn't a really good hockey team compared to last year, right? But it's also in this funny circumstance if it's also a team that has to win,
right?
right? So you need your best players out there. You need your guys who are probably going to show the most consistently over the course of a season. And I don't know if that's Cootes. So I don't think Cootes is not good enough. It's just that I don't think right? I think there's a bit of a track record. So there's less unknown if you go with a guy like Atu Ratu in that 4 spot, or if it's, if it is Carlson that makes it, or if it's Lekaramaki can go up and down still, right? Like Baines is a guy that I think they're gonna, that you could risk losing in waivers. Ultimately, I don't think, I'm not overly concerned. Nils Alman, another guy, right? He's been up and down. Canucks have done a good job of sort of giving these guys contracts. Not necessarily anybody wants to pick them up, but I do think Ratu would get claimed. I think there's a pedigree there. I think there's a player invested. I think a player that's made gains over the last. I don't, and I don't know all of the gymnastics to get a player like Cootes on this roster. But that being said, if result was to give him a reward and get him on a 9-game tryout, even though it means that he's probably back in the dub at the end of that 9 games, realistically speaking, then I don't necessarily know if it's worth it to lose a player that's on an NHL contract that could help this team, in game 30, 60, or 80.
Right. You're playing with real dollars, real decisions, real world decisions, right? Like as a tryout, it's great. But as a business, does that hurt you? And I mean, is this a season you want to be playing around with a tryout? Yeah. And not a tryout. He's shown well. Sure. But I mean, for where you would like him to be, you can't put him on a 4th line and do the old Bo Horvat move up the roster, right?
Well, that's not even Bo did that.
Yeah.
Not even Bo did that. Bo waited a year. And he looked pretty physically overmatched in that first season a little bit. You know what I mean? It took him a little bit to get going, right? I mean, and that's not bad, right? I just think that, does he look good enough to be on the team? Yes. Unequivocally, he does. The skill is there. The skating, he's got a very mature game, makes the right plays. How does an 18-year-old hold up over the course of an 82-game schedule versus men, not other junior players, right? So that's the first part of it. The second part of it is, is it worth it to walk away from not a veteran, but a sort of a young up and coming player who's now not on a 2-way contract anymore? Mm-hmm. That becomes an issue. Is Cootes going to be able to maintain this level of play throughout the course of? Right. There's some things that we just don't know. And then the last piece is if you're going to carry a guy like Cootes on that 4th line, or he plays somewhere up, we're just going to assume that he's somewhere on the bottom 2 lines, right? So who gets the toughs then? Yeah. Bluger, you're going to count on Bluger obviously for some of that, and he's done a great job. Yeah. But you probably rather have Bluger as a 4th, right? Yep. Really good 4th, adequate 3rd. So what does that mean for Cootes then? Does he just simply fall into that 4th line role where you're going to be playing 11 minutes tonight? Do you want that from a Braeden Cootes if he's the guy that's made it up that far? Do you give him toughs? Yeah. Now we're talking about possibility of sheltering the 4th line. It's scary.
I don't think so.
What do you think? I don't know. That's my thought on that is a little bit strange. I mean, what would you do if Cootes makes this team? And I'm not saying you're saying he's got to make it. Not at all. If Cootes makes this team, where do you put him? How do you deploy him?
I think I'm of the camp. I mean, it's not that I don't want him to make it, but I don't think this is the kind of year where I know, but I guess you look at it 2 ways. Not bringing him in, what's he going to do for 1 more year in junior potentially? Mm-hmm. Is it just going to be a cakewalk, which is great for him personally? Sure. He's going to dominate. But as again, development wise for the player, what else can he do aside from try to make the most of a major junior year before, making it to the AHL? There's not much there. If he goes to the big club, he's going to have to show, but you have to put him in a position to succeed. So at that point, yeah, he's probably, I would want him based on skill. I would want him in I'd want him to be flirting with not second line necessarily, but I'd want to see opportunities there. And I'd also probably think I'd want to see him in that 3rd role because no, I don't want him on a fourth line. That fourth line is there for a reason. It's great. That like what they've developed as a fourth line is really, really good. I don't want to be flirting with that. I don't want to mess that up. That is a good part of this team, which means you kind of have to have him in that third, which makes the mushy middle of the, your 2C, your 3C, it gets complicated. I mean, thankfully, that's not a decision we have to make. We're doing a podcast. We get to talk about the options, and we don't, jobs aren't on the line because we're trying to bring this guy in. He's shown well. And I think it's a tough call to make because I think there's a good chance he does make the team. I mean, we've seen these kind of seasons before. It's just, again, opportunity wise, with that kind of skill, it does create a problem. And maybe this is a good problem. Maybe they've got an opportunity to trade a guy before they've got to figure out waivers and everything. And this works out really good. And maybe this is one of those seasons where like, wow, we almost balked at this guy. Who knows? But I mean, one more preseason game I would like to see him in. And I mean, I'm not comparing to Pettersson, but I mean, I was pretty bummed out again, like I said, years ago, watching Petey play, and I'm like, wow, this team's going to suck. Next thing we know, we've got the awesomest player in the NHL on our team. So
then he's going to need to be
I'm
not awesome
but
for this team to be good. I mean, the flip side of that is like if you can't have him running toughs, then you've got to have him probably in your top two lines. And then at that point, are we willing to put that much pressure on an 18-year-old to run in the top two lines of this team, right? I mean, is that what the Canucks want? Is that what the veterans want, right? It sends some weird messages to the veterans if you on this team and he sits in the top two lines, right? But it also sends some weird messages to the players that if you do enough to make this team and you're good enough, you still might not make this team. Because you want to be able to reward guys, but at what expense, right? It's
a job, man. It's the pros. Like
people might not see it that way. You know what I'm saying, right?
It's top level. I think what he's talked about too, and he's pretty humble about this. He's like, I mean, not humble's the wrong word, but he's realistic. He goes, I expect to make this team. He goes, I would be lying if I said I wasn't. My goal is to make this team, and I'm gonna do everything I believe is possible to earn that spot. He's not going in for experience. Like, he believes if he does what he's good at, if he does what they drafted him to do, he's an NHLer. I mean, that's pretty good confidence. So he's not going in like, wow, like I had a really good run. This was great, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys in a year. He wants to make this team. I mean, if he fits, like I said, it is the pros. And
he's in a weird spot. That's the thing with these junior teams, right? I mean, I think this rule might be changing. I'm not sure because I think you're allowed an exempt player in the AHL now.
Okay.
Like a 19-year-old or something like that. But Cootes isn't 19. But it's these players that get drafted out of junior hockey, and it's like you're either good enough for the NHL or you're in junior hockey. Leon Draisaitl struggled with this. You remember that. And it's so rare that guys are good enough to make the team. Leon Draisaitl was barely good enough. Do you remember how bad he was in that first year in Edmonton?
But they mucked up a lot of that. Like, they didn't even let him go.
I'm just saying it's a special thing when a player makes it. We're talking the Sidney Crosbys and Celebrinis, like these ace first round draft picks aside. I'm talking about like the later round guys. Like, it's pretty rare when you see like a Patrice Bergeron or a Simon Gagne or a Patrick Marleau or those types of players that stick around. And I don't think he even has the pedigree of those guys and are successful throughout their careers. I think we've heard lots of stories about guys making it, being more than good enough to stick, and then having their development somewhat stunted, right? It still turned out to be very good players, but what could have been had they been developed properly, who knows, right? But
a Hoglander is a perfect example of that, right?
It's slippery slope, right? So you called that one. You called the Hoglander one.
Oh, great. I vaguely remember that I did that, but yeah. All right. That's a win.
Great job.
I'll take wins elsewhere. Thank you. I don't need them in fictional settings, Ted. That's I'm above that.
Yeah, I mean, could be a good rugby sevens player. Who knows?
He might be. He's pretty gritty. Get him and Connor Garland in there.
Yeah.
The big signing, I think, was today, right? Luke Hughes.
Yes. Yeah, 7 years, 9 million per.
That is a lot of money. Good for him. He is not going to be a Canuck. They got their 2 locked up. Devils Fanatic, I think, was the Twitter account. It's like, one more. No, this isn't happening. Good for him. That's a pretty big contract to get. I think good for him. Let him have fun in New Jersey, and great. We're going to do everything. Canucks are going to do everything they can to make sure that Quinn Hughes stays. It's a business. And, that wasn't even the biggest signing this week. After Kaprizov turns down a massive deal, he goes and signed an even bigger one. That's a lot of cake. He's getting, 17 a year from Minnesota?
Yeah, it's monstrous.
That's all the money. He has the richest NHL deal. And he's not even the best player in the league.
And now he officially makes sixth man money.
We're almost there. He's just paid enough to make enough that a guy that's coming off the bench makes. A star.
Yeah, weird parity between the leagues for sure. Did you see? This is somewhat off topic. Did you see WNBA player rep scathing review and final comments for WNBA management?
I saw something about WNBA lately. I think they're in the finals now or something, and
yeah,
I don't know.
I can't remember her name, but just like
what they're worth stuff.
Just like, why is Caitlin Clark only making $75,000 a year? High aren't making what they're worth.
Yeah,
the commissioner of the league saying that she's lucky to have the WNBA to give her a platform. Like, come on, that league would be nothing without her. But yeah, anyways, worth watching. It's like a 2.5, 3 minute long, like well put together rant on how brutal commissioner and manager and C-suite and all that stuff in the WNBA is. It was pretty interesting. But it's weird to think about how far off we are from WNBA salaries and CFL salaries. And then you've got Kirill Kaprizov making 17 schmil, and you're like, holy shit. And then you're like, wait a second, that's literally what a sixth man makes. He might be low end NBA starter material now in terms of dollars made, which is also wild.
That's bonkers.
Some crazy parity between sports.
And then you look at the NFL, and you're on the 53-man roster, and you're already making some pretty decent cheddar.
Sometimes, right? Sometimes those guys
not everybody, but
that's another crazy amount of parity. You can have quarterbacks making what quarterbacks are drafted, and then you have unsigned special teams player or practice squad guys who are making under 100. Pretty wild. Big gap there.
I don't think I'm going to find it. There was an NBA signing, I think it was for the Bulls, maybe a couple weeks ago. And he signed for, it wasn't a max deal, but it was like 100 and a 4-year 100 and whatever. I didn't even know the guy's name. I like to think that I have a decent idea of who's in the NBA. It's not my favorite sport. And he signed 100 and whatever. And he's like, oh, they got whatever. And I'm like, I've never heard of this guy. And again, a little naive to the NBA names for sure. But I mean, I'd like to think if you're making $125 and whatever million dollars, people should know who you are generally if you're in the sports realm.
It's wild.
Come on.
We haven't even started talking about soccer salaries. I don't even know all of those. But
some of those are just dumb. But you know what I mean? You're in one of the big North American leagues. It's on every night. We're seeing highlight packages. I like to think there's enough names we're going to hear. I never heard that guy's name. And he's getting $125 million. So is it a Canada thing? Because we know Kaprizov is.
Who was I can't remember his name. He was the worst ranked player in 2K. He was a center. I can't remember what team he was on. Redheaded guy. Anyways, he was the worst ranked player in 2K for 3 consecutive years or something like that. So he's getting chirped on Twitter. And So this guy was like, okay, you think I'm that bad? Like, you play ball, like, come play me one-on-one. So he gets him in a one-on-one game, and he just destroys this guy, like, absolutely destroys him. He's like 53 overall in 2K.
Yeah.
He's like, how bad do you think I am?
And you
he's
just
like,
tried this common person.
just a common man who plays
Yeah.
some ball, right? And he just annihilated them.
Yeah.
And he's like, as he wraps the game up, and he's like, my man, like, I am closer to Braun than you are to me. That's
true.
how far away you are.
It's true.
That's how competitive this league is. I'm closer to LeBron than you are in skill than you are to me. And he's just a 7-foot center playing in the NBA. Pretty hilarious.
It's a real thing. Yeah, Grant, it isn't fair. What I've come to the whole money thing for sports. The league has created its own financial system, basically every league. And especially for the NFL, where money is, I mean, the numbers are trivial because they're not real numbers anymore. But when you sign like a $10 billion media deal, and the stadiums are making absolute bank and endorsements, all these things, when they open the doors, they're making just insane cash. And the thing is, they have to put the money somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, the owners get it. So it's one of those stupid things that if the money's there and they could give it a charity, no, that's not happening. Let's just be honest with ourselves. This is an entertainment thing. There's insane amount of money available. And if you have to give it somewhere, yeah, it's going to go to the players. It's going to go to the product instead of the owners. They're still making their money. But if all that money's coming in, it has to go somewhere of whatever sport it is. And unfortunately, yes, it's going to go to, the sixth man or the backup punter. Well, maybe not him, but, or, the fourth line. Well, they don't make so much in NHL. Some of them do. I guess they did in the Canucks.
I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying.
Like it's stupid. I agree, but guess what? We live in a false society where this does exist, and we're more concerned about who makes the team and when and why and how. So it sucks, and I wish we even got a sniff at something like that. But maybe it's
the guys have invested their whole lives into it too. I mean, some of these sports you got to be rich to make it. Hockey's one of those sports, right? Some of these sports you don't need to be rich to make it. NFL is one of those sports. Soccer is one of those sports.
Yeah.
But the most money gets the most training. Rich get richer. It's kind of the same thing, right?
Yep. Exactly. That's why we're still doing this in our garage in our basement. So
yeah.
Like you're on air and your light's not even on. So
yeah, I got the
not the on air one.
The neon. Yeah, you're right. It's not.
It's not
even plugged in.
We need we don't even have that kind of money. We don't even have plugged in money yet. So
yeah,
we don't have any money really.
Yeah, I'm running this whole office off of like one outlet.
Hey, I'm going to reach out for a second. This is not an ad. This is more of a reach out. Reaching out. Let's make sure this is proper. If anybody has like a sweet like in for headphones that you like, someone wants to give us headphones for our show, like I am really needing new ones. These are doing well, but Ted's not even wearing them. I'm surprised you can hear.
Yeah, I hear you great.
If anybody's got like a headphone person that would love to like hook us up with a pair of headphones each, it just makes us doing this a lot easier. So just reaching out there. If you know somebody, hit us up in the DMs. We'd appreciate you. We'd appreciate you. We'd very much 6'7" your way. Did I do that right? Is that even close?
You nailed it.
Yeah. We were watching the game tonight, and I said to Kins, I'm like, yeah, the Canucks went from 6 goals to, and she goes, wait, 7 goals? Yep. Mom, they went 6-7. They did 6-7 on the Flames. I'm like, I guess if you can't beat them.
Yeah, so like to get back to the Canucks thing, wrap it up real quick on that side of it, the game side of it, some bubble players. You have Archie Baines, Sasson, Ratu, Carlson, and then I would say the other bubble guy on that list is probably Mancini. Yeah, lots of productivity from those guys. So Baines, a couple of assists. So a couple of points in that game. Sasson, like you said, a couple of goals. Noticed his speed a lot tonight. Ratu, lots of face-off wins. Had a goal himself. A couple shots on net. Carlson had an assist. So all the bubble guys got points in this game. They really factored into the scoring. They were a big part of the game. Lankinen looked so good, so calm in there. It looked like just... Mancini, nothing from Mancini tonight. Although he did have a couple of shots that didn't get through, but he looked still... He's so much more offensive than I thought that he was in the previous season. So,
sometimes that doesn't translate in preseason. Some guys just they need to be doing the real thing, for it to work. And maybe for him, it's just listen, you guys know what you got in me. He's trying his hardest.
He's looked good all preseason, though.
But you know what I mean. He just needs the real games to show what he's truly worth. I just wanted to say before we end this game thing.
Well, one more question for me.
Okay, you do your question, then I'll do my thing.
So out of those three guys, so we've talked about sort of the bubble forwards. I've sort of made note about who I think is going to make that squad. Who's going to break camp? Mancini, Hoglander, D-Petey. Who's going to come out on top for those guys?
I think D-Petey.
Yeah, I agree.
He's a bully, man. I said this a couple nights ago. What we saw of him, I could probably talk for 20 minutes on this guy. He's a bully, and he's good at his job. And I think they need that. Honestly, I think I can dumb this down to the least amount of words, but I like what he brings to the table, and I think he could be a huge asset to this team. And I think we're about to see what a pissed off Alex Edler could look like.
Did you remember Eddie used to hit quite a bit when he first
did,
came
but he wasn't mean though. He just hit really hard. What does a bully look like on the Canucks that's Swedish? None of these things make sense. It was the game, was it last game? And he just stood over it must have been their last preseason game or the one we kind of covered after. And he's just standing over and just dogging this guy. And I'm thinking man, he doesn't care. He's just here to prove a point. And I love it. They're going to be selling just as many D-Petey jerseys as they're going to sell.
I agree. Yeah, he's got fan favorite written all over him.
It is, man. And it's one of those, it's just one of those, he'll be a folk hero, I think.
Yeah, he's got that something to him.
Yeah, this
team loves and its heroes for sure.
And I think he could be one of those guys. I really, really do. And
that comparison last year to Matthias Owen.
Mm-hmm.
Just maybe a meaner version of Owen, but then a less offensively skilled version of Owen.
Yeah. Done. Just sign me up. Where's the paper? Let's make it happen. Yeah, mm-hmm. I think it's his spot, and I don't really see how it's not. That's my personal opinion. I think he's the guy.
Yeah.
And as advertised is the wrong saying, but you guys have all watched him. He's fun. He's not flashy, but he makes a point.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's worth a roster.
He's flashy in a different way.
Yeah. So I don't know. I like that. Maybe I'm warming up to these guys now. We've finally got something that we can hang our hat on, and I think we should embrace it.
Yeah,
there's my answer. Who do you think? Are you?
I think it's D-Petey as well. I do think that they're going to see some form of a rotation.
Sure,
all these guys playing in, and
so you think they all make all three of those guys make it?
I think Petey's going to break camp. I think that we're going to see a decent amount of all those guys, though.
Okay. That's probably the easy answer.
Because Wielander's really turned it around in the last couple of preseason games. Looked almost.
Well, you made me pick someone. That's why I play. So it's not
Yeah,
that I don't
he
think
looked
the other
almost
two.
bad during
think
like inter squad
Hoglanders-
games. But yeah, he's turned it around.
Inter squad is whatever. Like they have to do something.
Yeah.
They have to spin their wheels. You know, you need to hit someone else. You need to hit a non-teammate. So you need to go and make plays against someone that isn't your team. Again, I just want to finalize this for Lankinen. How he played the power play, basically, for Calgary to end the game. How he looked, even though they were still pressing to try to get at least one more goal in that game, and he was making saves as if this was a regular season game and that it mattered and that he didn't want to give up even one more goal to make it close kind of thing.
Mhm.
He looked dialed in. There's 2 saves like the last 5 seconds. He made 2 amazing saves, and I just sat there. I'm like, this is such a stupid thing to get excited for, but it was impressive. He just held the fort because I was ready to concede a goal. I'm like, they're up 8-1. They're kind of pressing. They might get a garbage goal here. And he's like, screw that.
Not having it.
I'm keeping everything else out except for that first. Like, that's what I want, man.
He looks
That's
so smooth and
that makes you excited.
economical. Yeah, like
It's
look, we all loved Seelovs, right? But
it's
like
built.
Seelovs always looked like he was making it on athleticism. I don't see that from Lankinen. He just seems so so he just seems so economical. Like it just seems so smart, very pointed, very, very right? Very
It pays the
very
bills.
good. He's just really good.
I just, like I said, it was just something I noticed for what I did get to see in that game. I'm like, this is what I want to see. This is what you're going to want to see in the middle of November on a road trip, or in the middle of January when maybe they've lost 2 of 3, and then he goes and has a game. And I'm not saying they don't need to be running up a team 8-1, but if you're in like a 3-1 game, or even if you're losing 2-1, those are the kind of saves I want to see, to know like you've got a chance. You still have a chance in this game until the final whistle. That's all I want. I mean, I want wins and goals and for things to be fun again. But in this moment,
we'll get there.
Right now, that's all I want.
Yeah.
So let's get into Hoglander's mysterious lower body surgery, Ted. I don't really know how to explain that. Like we said, we don't even know what's actually hurt. We were joking about texting yesterday, like, what's hurt? I don't know. Just go around in there and see what you can find. Like, usually when you go to the doctor or the surgeon, you're in there for a reason. They're gonna, is it an ACL? Do you need some fluid drained from your knee? Is there like a hammy that is there a muscle? You do you, man. Wake me up in a couple hours. Tell me what happened. That's not how surgery works, folks. You can't have a lower body surgery. It's not even a lower body. Like, they said lower body surgery. That can't be a thing. It could be anything. Where does the lower body begin? Is it a foot?
I hate
Is
it.
it a toe?
It's a pet peeve.
So, knowing me, I like to make things fun. So, we are going to play. Is it up there? We're going to play Nils Hoglander.
Brent says reported to be an ankle.
Oh, is that what they're saying?
So that would be a lower left leg mysterious injury.
Okay. Well, they should have been better at that. So, just like real operation, we do have, if Ted, we're going to try to get you to figure this out first. You're going to try to like get out that mysterious injury. But if you hit the sides, you're going to hear this. So don't want to get too close. Looks like up top they got brain freeze. Empty nets is kind of middle. So where are you gonna start first here?
I'll go upper left leg mysterious injury.
Okay, so you're gonna weasel around in there. You're getting close. So you touch the side. I mean, it's payday on. I think it's payday on Friday, so I'm gonna go for spare change. It's not quite Not quite there, so I'm gonna try to get in there. I think I'm pretty close. Oh, I didn't get it. One more time each. There's only so many. So you're saying ankle? You're gonna go for?
I'll take one. I'll take an ankle. I'll take the right ankle.
Right ankle. Okay. So I'm trying to find. Let's see. Are there more? Here we go. So you're going. Oh, did it work? No. Let's try it again. One more time. Just move around there. Just a little bit. Looks like you got it. So I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to go. Let's go left ankle. I'm going to fish around in there. I give up. I can't do this. So anyway, we tried doing Niels Hoglander operation. That was a lot of fun, Ted. Maybe next time we'll get to that. Just ruin Ryan's whole game. Yeah, screw you, Grant. Go watch a banner raising in Abbotsford or something, which would be super awesome. Actually, I take that back. That's pretty sweet. Do we want to get into the final part of the show? I think it's time. So Ted is in charge of this one today. We are doing Canucks Rugby 7. Great graphic. Ryan Kessler, Quinn Hughes, and what I can only imagine looks like Stifler as the lead Canuck.
I think it was Pedersen at first, but then they removed the number for some reason and then stuck a C on Hronik. So it's ChatGPT. It does what it does.
Yeah, we're gonna.
We got one sock there with a team color, the other no.
Oh, let's look at that again. Oh yeah, maybe that's who the captain should be. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so can you give me a rundown of the 7 players so that I can kind of properly get this going? I'm also going to open up my notepad.
Yeah, I mean, generally you're looking for sevens is a little bit different than like regular full rugby, right? There's a lot less mucking and grinding because there's a lot. It's like 3-on-3 hockey versus 5-on-5 hockey, right?
Gotcha.
Kind of the best way to explain it. So you probably put some of that thought process into picking your team, but you're going to be looking for some forwards, some backline guys, some rotational sort of hybrid dudes. But the difference is that everybody carries the ball. Yeah. Everybody needs to tackle.
Okay.
And if you're out there and you're slow, you get exposed, right? If you can't run a guy down, like a burner down, then you're not much useful, but you got to be able to carry the mail as well. So you can't just be some little dude.
So you need cardio, you need strength.
You need cardio. You got to be an all-arounder, right? You got to have some size. You got to have cardio. You got to have strength. You got to have instincts, speed, agility, break tackle, make tackle. So pretty interesting. I think we should probably open up. I think we'll open up the list to all-time Canucks on this one.
Oh yeah, I got to get into there just a second.
So that'll be fun.
Braeden Cootes allowed in this one. All time.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Braeden Cootes. Yeah, Adam. Whatever you like. Okay. Youthful exuberance. But I won last week, so you can pick first, and then we'll snake it. So you'll go first. I'll pick twice, then you pick twice, and then.
Okay, so I get 1, you get 2. I get 2, you get 1.
Yeah.
So on and so forth.
As long as you keep track.
Okay. So this is. Yeah, I got it. I got it taken care of. So we'll open up the Chat GPT. Always. This is Ryan Hank you're talking about. I feel good about everything. I feel good about going to the bathroom for the 3rd time in the morning. It's whatever.
Absolutely.
You make it happen. You don't have to agree with that part, but okay. First overall, this is a feats of strength here. Want some cardio. We're going to go with, you're going to love this. I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm going to do it. We are going to go with prime Trevor Linden.
Okay. They're all prime.
Okay.
They're all prime.
I'm going to go with last year, Henrik Sedin. But he scored at the end. Yeah, it's not the same.
Okay.
Not the same.
I like the Trevor Linden pick.
In his prime again, he could make a hit, clearly.
He could skate.
Dallas.
Yeah,
He could skate.
He could definitely
do it
skate
all.
back in the day. Balanced vision, a bit of a do-all player, right? Everybody
And then
forgets
he
that.
wouldn't work on.
Everybody
Then he
was
wouldn't
also
work on the farm.
center.
Wouldn't work on the farm.
So I like that pick. That's a great pick. I think I'm
I
gonna
know, that's why I
go.
picked.
I'm gonna go off the board a little bit. I was like, I'm gonna see your center, and I'm gonna raise you Ryan Kessler.
Oh, that's a good pick. Because he's gritty.
He's gritty.
Not like the character. I mean, can I pick gritty somehow? Like the
gritty.
Yeah, can I have gritty? He's like, what's with the googly eyes? I don't know. So you got Ryan Kessler. Okay.
Yeah, burner, sulky winner, strong as an ox. Was able to fight through all that stuff, but obviously he was able to. I mean, he was like an intimidating player, right? He was able to just run guys over. You
get beast mode. We get it.
Yeah. So I'm taking Nashville Predators series, Ryan Kessler.
Oh, and can we just have a moment for that? That was a great time. That was a great week. That was a really, really good time. That was when high def was just making its way to the world. Just barely, but we enjoyed it. Okay, who else are you taking? Who's your second pick?
I mean, you left him on the table again.
Well,
so
I didn't. I got one pick, so
we've already confirmed here that like Pavel Bure looks like an NFL running back.
Did we say that?
He already converts to like near Olympic level speeds. Does he have to? No. Does it help if you just get Pav the ball on the wing and let him go? Yes. So I'm taking the Russian rocket to pair with my Ryan Kessler, and then away you go. So it's not like a trio already, Ryan. So
normally Pavel Bure is kind of like the cheat code in these. I don't think that is the best pick. I'm gonna keep him in. Like, good for you. That's great. And love me some Pav. Big fan. I don't think that is a great pick, to be perfectly honest with you.
Okay.
But you do you.
Okay. I'm trying to be strategic here, but that's not a strategic pick. So that's just like a fast MFer.
Yeah. You know what?
I'm taking Pavel Bure throwing elbows at Shane Sherla.
Okay. I mean, that was a one time. Yeah. And it wasn't exactly, we're going to call it a cheap shot.
Maybe it wasn't the Sherla elbow, but that elbow that Pav sent. Well,
it was pretty
I'll mess with this guy.
Okay. So this is going to be a tough one for me. I feel like I'm going to be defense heavy, which is sucky. You're going to, you know what? I get two picks here. So I'm going to stick with defense for both of
you. No, just kidding.
No, not exactly. The first one, I'm going to go with a little more of a well-known guy. He, in his prime, again, could absolutely throw a hit, had a great shot, really good hands. Towards the end, like, started looking some guys off, and maybe that's a good thing. Maybe he wants to get it all done on his own. I am going to go with the Eagle himself, Alex Edler.
Okay.
Again, I'm going based on what this event is, and I think that these picks are going to help me out. Now, this next one.
I mean, I think Eddie would be good in a ruck and a maul. I think he'd be a good number 8 because he's so tall. But this is rugby sevens, so
yeah.
Go ahead.
Don't worry. He can run. He was pretty athletic.
Yeah.
This next guy, from what I remember, was athletic. I dubbed him the career killer for many years because every time he hit someone, I mean, first of all, the guy had a slapper like nobody's business. It actually sucked when they traded him away. But when he could do the business, he could score points. But if he hit you, you're going to be out for a while. And it still bugs me that was part of that trade. But Brian Allen, I'm going to go with.
Okay, this is you. Wow, you're like way nowhere near where I was expecting. So Brian Allen, you're pairing Brian Allen with
the Eagle.
I mean, they're slow, but they got some reach.
I don't think they're slow.
I think Brian Allen is slow.
Well, don't worry about it.
I
Just don't get near him then. How
think
about that?
Brian Allen's slow.
It was Chris Brown. Yeah, Chris Pronger was tall.
Chris Pronger was tall. Okay,
Grizzly
so
Adams did it.
I've got 2 guys. You've got now 4 total. So I'm going to go 4.
3.
3
I have
total?
3.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you'll
go,
have 4, and then I'm always going to be. Yeah.
Okay. So I got lots of speed already.
Mm-hmm. We heard that.
I am gonna take. I need more speed. I need a bit of a do everything player. I need a guy that's fast. I need a guy that's got some crazy endurance. I need a guy that's big, a guy that can also tackle but also carry the mail. I'm gonna go way off board here, and I probably don't need to.
You did that. You've already done way off.
But you know
board.
what? It's not time to go off board. It's not time to go off board yet. I'm gonna double back a little bit, and I'm gonna take JT Miller.
Good pick.
So we'll do JT
I can't
Miller.
hate that because I respect that. That's a good pick.
And then next to JT,
Rafael Diaz. Just say it.
I'm gonna pair him with. This is my off the board pick. I'm gonna go to Brett Hedican.
What is his wife gonna give him tips on how to be fast?
I mean, he was among the fastest NHLers ever.
Was he really?
Oh yeah, he beat
something?
Bure on maybe
Probably
3
right.
different skills comp teams through Vancouver.
You're probably right.
Big dude.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty agile. Could lock it down. I couldn't see anybody getting away from him with that kind of speed. I'm translating skating speed to.
He was a bit of a piece of business too, though, eh?
I don't think he was super nasty. I think he was more of like
just respectable,
just a steady guy that you just couldn't beat.
Mm-hmm.
He would be the perfect modern day NHL shutdown defenseman. Yeah, I'm gonna take Brett Hedican on this one. Legendary skater, big body, crazy endurance, probably run through tackles, probably run anybody down. So yeah, we'll take Brett Hedican on this one.
Okay, so
JT Miller. And
I
Brett
can
Hedican.
have. I like those picks. I'm allowed to have defensemen being
of course.
forwards.
You've already picked a bunch of defensemen.
Are you tailoring your team like? Is it going to have to translate like forwards should be forwards? Because I don't really know the rugby sevens.
No. We're just everybody plays every position in sevens.
Okay. This is a tough one. You know what? Like, let's just do it, Rye. Just do it. First of all, we're gonna. Here's my off the board pick. You know exactly what you're gonna get. He's gonna be electric. This isn't a household name, but the people that live in households are gonna like this guy. What's one more superlative that I can use? He's gonna beat the balls off you, Ted. Dakota Joshua. You're on mute again. Somehow he's on mute. So Dakota Joshua.
I like that pick.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with your. Yeah,
I think I actually lent on it this time.
Okay. So like he's got some speed. Like I like his wheels. I like his aggressiveness. I mean, clearly he's got hands. He's gonna muck it up in there. People are gonna enjoy watching him play. So that's my one pick. Now I really want to go defense again because there's so many good defensemen that this is tough. Are you literally putting your dryer on right now?
Yeah, I just was rolling down my
Okay,
my
just
desk,
checking.
but I didn't want to. I'll mute it.
Oh, that's the desk. Okay. I mean, would Roberto Luongo be a good pick? Probably not.
So I'm going to say that you probably do want some speed on the wings, right? Can ball to the outside.
Yeah.
Idea.
Yeah. I know. I'm looking. Okay. You know what? This is a good pick. You're going to love this pick. You're going to love this pick to death. So good. Yeah. Grant caught it. Thank you. This is a fresh to death pick. Can we call it this right now? Do I can't even type it. I'm just laughing too hard. This is the fresh to death pick for Ryan. We're going with Mr. Defectors, the guy that defected from Russia, the OG, the Mogo, Alexander McGillney.
Oh, okay. Elmo, that's fun.
So you got Burry, I got McGillney. McGillney scored more goals in a season. Just saying. Won a Stanley Cup, actually.
I did. Yeah, that's true.
With New Jersey. Fun fact.
Please.
So Dakota Joshua, Alex McGillney. I'm liking it. In fact, check that. McDonald's. I'm loving it. Okay, you're up.
Okay. So how many players do I have now?
You have 4. Kessler, Burry, Miller, Hedekin.
Okay.
I got Linden
back to back on this one. Is that right?
You got back-to-backs, yeah.
Okay. I feel like I need more speed. If this team isn't already fast enough, it might get a little bit faster. So I'm going to go off the board again.
Rose Paramount. Sammy Paulson.
And I'm going to go short time Canuck.
Okay.
Also known for his blazing speed.
Derek Roy.
Russ Courtnall.
Oh, that's a good pick. I like that. Russ.
I'll take Russ. And then for my next pick, I need a bruiser. I need a Jonah Lomu. I need a big guy who's fast and athletic, but also just run over. And I can't do anything other than pick Bert in this scenario.
Bertuzzi wasn't. Was he fast though?
Size, power, agility, creativity.
Yeah, I mean it's a good pick. I'm just you're saying fast.
Bert, come on. Yeah, I'm taking Todd Bertuzzi.
Yeah.
You're not talking me out of it, Ryan. Give me Bert.
Are you sure? That's great. That's great. Okay, so I'm back. Oh boy. I mean, are the Sedins going to get picked in this one?
Oh no, they don't. Nothing about them strikes me as fast.
No,
like they could grind forever.
This is a tough one. I mean, Kiefer Sherwood. I'm thinking. Let's sit on that one. I'm throwing these names out just to tease you. I mean, we haven't had a lot of fast guys on the Canucks. We've had some. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah. I like this. All kinds of fun and games. The guy that I make a call for every year to come back to Vancouver, who I didn't like originally because of who he played for originally, but man, I want him back. Ted, do you just want to say it for me?
You talking about Tyler Toffoli?
Tyler Toffoli. I love that. And his dog.
That's an interesting pick. He wasn't even on my radar of players that I was like thinking could be a possibility.
Tyler Toffoli. Love that pick.
Okay.
Love
Tyler
that pick
Toffoli.
for me.
So this
Love
gets you
that pick for me.
Next pick, right?
Wait, am I at 6? I think.
No, your next pick gets you to 6, I think.
My next pick is at 6. That's correct. Yeah. That's correct. I didn't get to watch him play. I'm trying to think. Was he better hands? I wish I could call him right now. It's like 10 o'clock. That would be rude. I was thinking like maybe Dixon Ward.
Okay. You trying to win a plus minus contest?
I think isn't he? No, they're not in Italy. They're out in Ontario now. Oh, so he's sleeping for sure. It's like 1 a.m. Who did I say?
Dixon Ward.
Dixon Ward. Who else did I say? Was Thomas Vanek fast?
I mean, prime Thomas Vanek was probably fast. Yeah. He's also a big dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. You know what? This is fun. Thomas Vanek.
Thomas Vanek.
Why not?
You surprise me.
That's what I do. That's what I do. So now I'm at 6. So I got 1 pick left.
Go ahead and take it.
I don't think I will.
Okay.
No, no, don't. You're not gonna fool me, Ted. I don't think so.
Do I?
Then you're gonna take one of the guys. I'm gonna be so mad if you take my
do
guy.
I take
I'm kind of thinking about
who we were talking about earlier?
Yeah, I mean,
runs around like a little ball of hate himself sometimes.
Do you think that benefits though rugby sevens though? Like, I hear you. Like, it's a good pick. I'm just thinking, like, I'm not picking him. All I'm saying, like
a bit of a fire hydrant. You know, okay, I'm going to back off on Nils Hoglander, and I'm actually going to take Bo Horvat. So that's an all-arounder. Right? That's Horvat with JT Miller. That's a couple of stocky dudes. Yeah.
Okay.
Vanek was your last pick, says Grant. Linden, Edler, Allen, Joshua, McGillney, Toffoli, Vanek. I'm
a fun guy, Ted.
So you got 7. I've got 7 now. I've got Kessler, Burry.
No, I don't have 7. I have 6.
You've got 7.
2,
Linden,
4, 6.
Edler, Allen, Joshua, McGillney, Toffoli, Vanek.
2, 4, 6.
Dude,
what?
Watch me.
No, I don't.
Look at Linden.
Yeah.
Look at my hands.
I'm looking at my screen.
Right. Linden,
did I forget to write one down?
Allen, Joshua, McGillney, Toffoli.
Oh, I forgot to write McGillney. Dang it. I forgot to write McGillney on my thing. I thought I wrote him down. Maybe I wrote him in the wrong spot.
Grant's got him in the comments there. Vanek was your last pick.
I did write it.
Kessler, Burry, Miller, Hedican, Russ Gordon, Todd Bertuzzi, Bo Horvat.
I did write it, and I hit spacebar or enter.
Oh, I can't wait for this one. I think it's just going to be an absolute.
You're so you and your UCLA hat. It's not even a real college.
Yeah. Stupid Bruins.
Yeah, it's not even a real college. Your mom goes to college.
She doesn't even go here.
You don't even go. That's great. Okay. So, just a second. Let's share the screen. So this is what you all came for. Or at least us. At least we came for this. Where am I here? Where's my share screen? Oops.
You're going to have to make a little tally chart with ticks on it.
Share screen.
The win-loss record.
No one cares about you, Ted. Okay.
Oh, Wellwood, Tiger Williams, Gino, Petey, Jovo, Cassian, and Naslin. Jovo was in my mix for a guy that I was going to take. That's a great pick. I like that one. Cassian also.
Okay, team 1. Just a second. Control.
I don't know about the Wellwood pick though in the cardio department. That might not work out too much.
Yeah, he's not very cardio-y. And team 2.
Cardio-y.
It's the same. Okay.
Maybe the winner of this match can play Grant's team.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. Featuring former players in their prime. Okay. So, write a detailed play-by-play account of an epic fictional rugby sevens match featuring former Vancouver Canucks players in their prime. The teams have been selected by the PP1 podcast members as GMs. Ted Wong, Team 1, Ryan Kessler, Burry, Miller, Hedican, Courtnall, we already know. And
not Team 1 for me, though. It doesn't say Team 1.
Yes, it does. Team 1. Right there.
Oh, yeah, Team 1. Yeah, you got it. Sorry.
And then I'm T2. A full action-packed play-by-play breakdown of the match, highlighting tries, line breaks, tackles, turnover, sprints, and rucks. I like this. Focus on each player's athleticism, speed, acceleration, agility, endurance, power, and ability to handle contact, not just their hockey skill. Identify the key star performers on each team and any underrated players who make crucial contributions. Highlight major game-changing events, momentum swings, and stand-up plays that define the outcome. Provide a final match analysis. Explain the winner and why, including the roles of athleticism, stamina, positioning, and teamwork, including... This could be long. Do you think this is going to be long?
I don't know. Just run it. Let's see what happens.
Okay. So, blah, blah, blah. Let's go. Let's see. Are we all seeing this? I think we're seeing this. Okay. Ready? First half. Kessler booms the opening kickoff high and deep. The ball hangs like a moon over the pitch. Dakota Joshua muscles into position, leaps, and snatches it cleanly. That's good. His raw power is immediately on display, fending off JT Miller with a stiff arm before being wrapped up low by Brett Hedican. Good stuff. Who still looks like he was built to sprint marathons. Dang it. This is not going well. Early phase play. Joshua offloads to Linden, who shows off that marathoner's motor. Linden slices forward, taking contact from Bo Horvat, but keeps his legs pumping. Quick recycle. Alex McGillney flashes across the line with his trademark glide, bursting through a half gap. McGillney has daylight, but Pavel Bury's acceleration. This isn't gonna, like, we've already had two. Should we just scroll the end?
I mean, it takes longer when you don't read it.
Is electric. He closes a 10-meter gap in an instant and drags McGillney down just shy of the line. A roar erupts as Bury's defensive effort. Not a real thing. First try, team 2. That's me. From the ruck, Edler shifts left. He draws 2 defenders and flips a neat offload to Thomas Vanek, who muscles past Russ Courtnall's tackle attempt. Vanek dives across the chalk. First blood to Team Hank. I like that. Didn't have to say it, but he did. Conversion sails through. Team 2 leads 7-buzz. Restart chaos. Horvat takes the restart clean, tucking it in like a fullback, charging downhill. He rumbles forward, shrugging off Brian Allen. Stuff. But Joshua slams him to the turf. I love it. The ball spills free. Turnover. McGillney scoops it up darts right, but Todd Bertuzzi blindsides him. Oh, folks, this is off script. That would hurt. Leveling him with a rib-rattling hit that sends shockwaves through the pitch. Crowd loses it. I'm losing it right now. Momentum swing, team 1. We already know.
Do you remember how long the WWE one was? It was crazy.
Oh, that was. I just almost want to read that again. Kessler is first to lose balls. Scoops and feeds Bury. Bury stutter steps, sidesteps to Foley with a juke that leaves him grasping at air and hits top gear. Nobody can catch him this time. He glides under the post for the equalizer. Conversion good. Knotted up at 7. Well played. I mean, you got the right guys to do it. You do. Middle half tension. The game tightens. Rucks crash like thunderclaps. Wow. Hedican shows his track speed, sprinting 40 meters to chase down a runaway to Foley, chopping him down at the ankles. Ouch. Courtnall becomes... that just sounds like it hurts. Courtnall becomes the underrated glue. Always the link man. Quick hands, smart offloads. Resetting phases when team 1 is under pressure. Second try, team 1. Oh, you're up now. After sustained pressure, Miller muscles through 2 tacklers near midfield, drags Edler 5 extra meters, and flips to Bertuzzi on the wing. Smart. Bertuzzi barrels down the sideline, stiff arms Vanek, and plows through McGillney at the try line. Pure power. Team 1 up 12-7.
I can see that happening, actually.
I almost want to see this in the video. Conversion miss, though, 12-7. Last minute of the first half, but momentum swings again. Linden calm and composed. Orchestrates. He dummies Horvat. Love that. Finds Toffoli in the stride. Toffoli kicks ahead. Perfectly weighted grubber. McGillney scoots onto it, taps ahead again, and dives across the finesse and chemistry click. Halftime, 14-12, Team Hank. Okay. It's a lot of words. This is good. This is good stuff right now. I'm enjoying this. Okay. Second half. I needed a break because actually just a second.
Oh, look at that. Water break. Wet those whistles.
Yeah. Opening salvo. Is a salvo a thing? I don't know what that means. Is that a term, or are they just using it here?
It's a term.
Okay.
Opening salvo. No, it's like the opening shot.
It's Never really heard that before. Kessler sparks team one right away with a monstrous hit on Joshua at midfield, dislodging the ball. Horvat pounces. That's what he does. They swing it wide. Cordell head again to Bure. Bure doesn't even need space.
Oh, wow.
Steps. He accelerates into open field. Try. 17-14 regains.
How easy it was. Fast wing to fast wing to fast wing. Damn.
Yeah, we get it. We get it. Attrition battle. Both sides show their engines now. Linden and Edler grind ruck after ruck, slowing things down while Kessler and Horvat counter with raw stamina and heavy tackling. Joshua keeps crashing the gain line, battering through Miller, but every time Hedekin hunts him down. That is I think Hedekin is your MVP. The match is dripping with sweat and intensity. Period. Game changer, team 2. Oh, you'd love to see it. A rare lapse. Kessler tries a risky offload inside his own half. Intercepted. Vanek grabs it immediately, flicks to McGillney. McGillney arcs wide.
No.
Untouched. Dots down for his second try. Team 2 back on top. 21,
team 2.
17. I tell you, we don't give up.
Yeah.
Final 5 minutes. Chaos. Would you expect anything else? I wouldn't. The crowd is deafening. Bertuzzi storms through the middle again, dragging tacklers. Horvat crashes the line, but is held up by Edler, who shows shocking endurance in the trenches. That's not fair. From the ensuing scrum, Miller dummies left, spins right, finds Bure streaking. Bure slices through, but Toffoli.
What? This is unrealistic. Chases him down. This is Paolo Bure.
An ankle tackle at the 5-meter line, folks. This is where it gets crazy. The ball squirts loose. Epic scramble. Clutch moment, team 1. I hate how they already tell you.
Redemption!
Kessler redeems himself, dives onto the loose ball, pops it back to Cordell. Cordell, cool under chaos, sends a lightning pass to Horvat. Horvat bulldozes across for the try. Team 1 retakes the lead. 24-21, 2 minutes left.
That missed kick is really...
Do you feel like...
I do.
The foreshadowing...
I've seen enough missed kicks to see how they really screw things up.
Foreshadowing and 5-shadowing really showing right now. Team 2 presses desperately. Linden leads a patient build recycling phase, or Linden leads a patient building recycling phases. Joshua smashes forward. Edler trucks a tired Cordell. They edge within meters of glory. Last phase. Ball to McGillney. Hat-trick chance. But Bertuzzi clobbers him, stripping the ball in contact. Hedison scoops it, sprints clear into space, and with the gas tank of a thoroughbred, runs the length of the bitch to seal it at the death. Final whistle. Team 1 wins 31-21. Final match.
Brett Hedekin MVP?
He has to be, right? He has to be. Team 1. Wong. Bure was a superstar. Speed, acceleration, and killer instinct. Kessler was a defensive monster. Hedekin, an endurance machine, and Bertuzzi, the physical hammer. Cordell was the underrated key. I don't think so. Linking phases and making smart passes under pressure. McGillney dazzled with 2 tries. Linden provided leadership and structure. Joshua brought sheer power, and Edler's stamina was huge. Toffoli's chase down tackle on Bure was one of the highlights. Why Team 1 won? Athleticism, stamina tipped the balance. Hedekin's lungs and Bure's acceleration stretched the field, while Kessler and Bertuzzi imposed physical dominance. Team 1 handled the momentum swings better, finishing stronger in the final 5 minutes. The mix of raw speed, Bure, relentless defense, Kessler, and brute force, Bertuzzi, Horvat proved decisive. The crowd leaving buzzing, epic tries, brutal tackles, and a cinematic finish. Would you like me to write another within a... No, you wouldn't.
That was great.
So I disagree with the win.
Fully running Bure down? Me too.
Well, it's happened very rarely. Like I don't remember any of the times, but I feel like it happened. I think Brett Hedekin was your MVP.
I think so.
Like, I think they got that wrong.
I agree.
Bure
was like, I'm here, just get me the ball.
Yeah.
Hedekin was like everything else.
I really liked how, he made the plays when they mattered.
Yeah.
He wasn't looking for spotlight. I like how his lungs played a factor. So clearly I just decided that you had a guy on the VO2 machine and I just went for what I believed was a good team. I thought I had a good team. I thought I picked, based on what you were asking of me, I thought I picked a pretty good team.
Yeah, it was a grinded out team. It's tough to beat.
I feel like, though, I don't love how Bure was in there and how he factored in so much. I don't buy it. Like, it's just feels
you don't
like,
buy it that if they flicked the ball out to the wing and got it to the guy that had nobody on him, that in open field he'd be tough to tackle.
I just feel if he was on the rugby pitch, it wouldn't look that way.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, who knows?
I mean, these are all fictional.
Not like he was running anybody over.
That's true. I guess, like, yeah, he's. I don't know who. I think we need to find like who is in these. Who is Bure's closest equal?
Hedican?
Like for any future event, you feel like Brad Hedican is now a guy that needs.
No. I thought you meant for like speed.
I'm just I guess maybe it is speed, like breakaway speed.
I don't know.
Brad Hedican is maybe
Mason Raymond.
Well, but if there's any lines on the field, he trips over them.
Right.
That doesn't help anybody. And I hope that Chat GPT plays into that joke at some point. Like he gets the line but trips over the try line.
Could you imagine? That'd be great.
That actually would be hilarious. So that was a good one. That was fun. I'm glad we got that one out. You've been asking for rugby sevens since last season.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a fun one for sure.
It was pretty good.
Yeah,
it did. I quite enjoyed it.
Maybe a baseball team.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's like 9 though. That's a lot of players.
We'll just make it rapid fire.
We could just do, or just a home run derby. Did we do that?
No, I don't think so.
Would that be fun though?
Maybe. Will Chris Berman narrate it?
Back.
Back.
Maybe Don Taylor would do it.
Maybe.
It's like, hey, Don Taylor, do you have nothing going on tonight? We'd like you to narrate a fictional home run derby between the Canucks. All right. I think we can do that. It was fun. So the Canucks, they have one more game this week, and then it's the real thing. The speaking of baseball, Toronto Blue Jays, ALDS on Saturday. Who before we go, who do you want them to play? Yankees.
I honestly don't care.
What?
Yeah, I just don't care. I think
you just don't care in general, or you think you just don't care?
I just don't care. I'm just so stoked they're in it, and I think they match up fine.
So you
have a preference?
Okay. Part of me wants the Yankees because I think they can beat them.
I mean, that storyline's great if they can just put the Yankees away right away.
It's just, I mean, I think they can beat them, and that I'm not saying like the Yankees are they're beatable. They're good. They have hitters, and nope, wrong.
Get out of here.
Yeah, you can be done now. I like the Mariners, just not most times. I just feel like if they get the Red Sox, it is going to be like every game is going to be a nail biter, and I don't know if I want that. Like if they can beat them, but it is going to be hard. Really hard.
The AL East is like that. It's always the Jays it's always the Yankees, and it's always the Bo Sox, and they no matter where in history, they always have that identity, right? Like
the Red Sox pitching
Red
scares
Sox
me.
teams play a certain way, and New York teams play a certain way, right? I mean,
but you know what? The Red Sox,
this sort of chippy underdog demeanor to them, and the Yankees are always a favorite. So it's, do you want to play the favorite or do you want to play the underdog? I mean, both are going to be tough. It doesn't, and I really do mean this. It doesn't matter. It's going to be great either way. I think coverage-wise, it's probably better for if it's New York.
Yeah, they need Bo Bichette though. If they don't have Bo Bichette, I think the Jays are in tough.
They definitely need BB for sure.
Because Toronto's good, but they need game breakers. So anyway, exciting times. I got to still post this bad boy. Grant, thanks for coming by, buddy. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying this. Yes, it would be pretty crazy if the Mariners played the Blue Jays in the ALCS. I think all of Canada would unite to hate each other for that kind of thing. West Coast, East Coast would be a great time. But yeah, enjoy the last preseason game, some playoff baseball. I got to blow up my sprinklers this weekend. So
I better schedule.
Doing adult stuff. And then we, you're not going to be curling this weekend, but we start curling this weekend. Is what it is. Folks, this has been a great time. This is the PP1 podcast on the Area 51 Sports Network. I'm with T3 Breaking Camp. This is Ryan, third round bust. Folks, it's almost Canucks season. Here we go. Thanks for coming. Peace